Welcome to the Holliston Cable Access Television production. Today we are at an away game. We actually are in Westwood. So the Holliston Lady Panthers are playing Westwood at their home field. I am Lynda Getchell, and today we have Mark Winokur also on the camera. So Holliston will be taking the first kickoff to start the game, and here we go. Back to Kaylee Powers. Out to Emily Clapper. Intercepted by Westwood. Westwood still taking it down the line. Defense coming into her. Lily Trainer on her. Good job, Lily Trainer. So we're now with a Westwood corner kick. And out by Lily Trainer. Alex Panaggio racing for it. Kept it inbounds. To Jill Hobson. Intercepted by Westwood defense. Westwood playing back. Sending it up over the mid. To their front player. Intercepted by Charlotte Getchell. Up to the wing to Sydney Brucato. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Switching the field to Emily Clapper. Making the move to Kaylee, one touching it. Intercepted by Westwood defense. Back to Tess in the mid. Switching it over to Jill Hobson. Switching it back to Charlotte Getchell. Passing it up to Sydney Brucato. Was challenged by Westwood. Emily Clapper getting a foot to it. Back to Jill Hobson. To Hannah Wolfgang. Tipping it up. Oh, intercepted by Westwood. Sydney Brucato chasing it down. And it's a long ball and out of bounds. That will be a Holliston throw-in. Charlotte Getchell with a throw-in to Hannah Wolfgang. Battling with the Westwood player. Tapped up by Westwood. Tess guarding her. Nice ball. Keeper got it out. Nice job by Melanie. And headed out of bounds. Oh, nope, still in. Westwood got a foot to it still. This is a dangerous area. Tess getting a foot to it, sending it out. Headed back in by Westwood to Lily Trainer. Up to Sid Ricardo. Passing it to the mid to Jill Hobson. Switching the field. Oh, intercepted. Would have been a perfect pass there. Alex Panaggio chasing it down. And out of bounds. It will be a Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper with the throw-in. Intercepted by Westwood. Tap to their midfield. Switching the field. Charlotte Getchell chasing it down. Challenging her. Staying with it. Staying on it. And got it back to Sydney Brucato. Sydney looking to make a switch. There it goes to Hannah in the mid. Who's still taking it up the field, taking a space, still got it, still has possession. Up to Jill Hobson, passing it out to Kaylee Powers, looking to pass up to Pags. Oh, too long of a ball to the goalie. Nice try, some good passing here tonight by Holliston. Good on the ground, feet to feet. The girls are looking good. Goal kick by Westwood. Emily Clapper passing it up to Alex Panaggio. Holliston throw-in. Alex Panaggio throwing it in to Jill Hobson, heading it up in the air, headed back to Westwood. Westwood still have possession. Jill Hobson fighting for it. Still up in the air. Emily Clapper coming in. Got a body to it, settled it, unlucky. Westwood throw-in. Kaylee Powers battling for it. He's got possession of it. To Sydney Brucato, taking it up. Oh, intercepted by Westwood. Tess challenging. Going wide. Charlotte Getchell coming up. Long ball. Elizabeth Mackey protecting it. And that was called on Westwood. So that will be a free kick by Holliston, taken by Lily Trainer. To Charlotte Getchell. To Hannah Wolfgang. To Sydney Brucado. Back to Charlotte Getchell. Deflected off a Westwood player. Holliston still chasing it. Westwood still have the possession. Long ball in. Westwood playing back to their defensive line. Sending it in. Headed by Tess Powers. Headed by Hannah. Back to Jill Hobson. To Kaylee. Back to Charlotte Getchell. To Tess. Out to Kaylee on the mid. Up to Charlotte. Who's passing it up? Oh, unlucky. Back to Lily Trainer. To Tess. Back to Lily Trainer, sending it up. Out of bounds by Westwood. That'll be a Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper with a throw-in. Over to Jill Hobson. Still has possession. To Tess Powers. To Hannah Wolfgang. Taking a space through the middle. Sending it. Oh, unlucky to the goalkeeper. Right idea. The girls are doing some nice passing and they're finding each other. Goal kick Westwood. To Tess Powers. Back to Charlotte Getchell. Out to Hannah Wolfgang in the mid. Sending it up. And here comes Alex Panaggio. Take the shot. Who's finishing it? Yes! So that was a nice assist by Alex Panaggio and tapped in the goal by number 4, Jill Hobson. The score is 1-0 at 33 minutes and 30 seconds. Great passing there by Holliston. Great teamwork. Found their space, looked for each other. Great feet-to-feet passing. So Westwood with the kickoff. Playing back to their defense. To Elizabeth Mackey. Mackey still has possession. To Hannah Wolfgang. Back to Tess Powers. Still has possession. To Hannah Wolfgang. Sending out wide. Oh. Intercepted by Westwood. And it's out of bounds. That would be a Westwood throw-in. Westwood still have possession. Defense stepping in. Emily Clapper defending. This could be dangerous as they're going to send it in. No shot, girls. There we go. Good. Westwood still have possession. Emily Clapper coming in. Tess Power sending it up to Hannah Wolfgang. Got a foot to it. Out to Alex Panaggio. Sending it up. Deflected off of a Westwood player to Jill Hobson and back to Westwood. Back to their defensive line. Kaylee trying to take possession. Westwood still have it. Long ball. And that will probably be out of bounds. Yep, and it will be a Holliston goal kick. So Charlotte Getchell with the goal kick. To Lily Trainer. Emily Clapper chasing it down. She's got a man on. Nice work. Will be a Westwood throw-in. Headed by Alex Panaggio to Elizabeth Mackey, taking a space. Oh, that was a great shot by Westwood. So the score now is tied 1-1 at 30 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Jill Hobson with the kickoff, playing back to Kaylee. out to Emily Clapper, up to Alex Panaggio, back to Tess Powers. Taken over by Westwood. Elizabeth Mackey coming in. Westwood still have possession. Charlotte Getchell trying to defend it. Elizabeth Mackey is taking it, sending it up to Jill Hobson. She's got 3 players on her. Sending it out to Hannah Wolfgang in the middle. Oh, she's still got a foot to it. And it's going to be too far, and it's going to be picked up by the goalie. Right idea, though. So goal kick Westwood. Up and over the 50, headed by Charlotte Getchell. Back to Hannah Wolfgang. Got a foot to it, out to Alex Panaggio. Who's taking it now down. Being pulled. But she's getting to get the shot off. That's okay. It'll be a corner. Good timing there by Alex Panaggio. And now we get the corner. So Lily Trainer coming in to take the corner kick. This would be lovely to get a second goal in and make it 2-1. Pep the girls back up again. Here we go with Lily Trainer. Nice ball. Back to Kaylee, back to Lily, setting it back in again. Oh, finish Red. Come on, Red. Unlucky move there. Back to Elizabeth Mackey, out to Charlotte Getchell. Sending it to Tess in the mid. Looking to send it up to Alex. Alex moving through. Still has possession. Sends it in. Who's there? Someone finish? Oh, Hannah touched it. Back out to Sydney. Is still alive. Back to Charlotte Getchell. Take the shot. Someone finish it. Jill getting into it. Kicked out of bounds by Westwood. It will be a Holliston throw-in. The girls kept pushing for it, fighting for it. They didn't give up on it. So that's good work by Holliston, keeping the pressure on and keeping it in the Westwood half. So thrown by Charlotte Getchell to Kaylee. Back to Jill Hobson. To Tess Powers. Out to Emily Clapper. Taking a shot. Oh, right idea. The thing is to keep taking the shots, and then hopefully if it doesn't go in, maybe get a rebound, but the girls are keeping the pressure on the Westwood team here. So goal kick by Westwood. To Emily Clapper, heading it up in the air. 2 headers by Emily. That'll be a Westwood throw-in. Westwood doing some nice passing here. Westwood still with the possession. Nice and easy. Good call there by Mel. To the keeper's hands. Mel with the goal kick. To Hannah Wolfgang. To Kaylee. Still fighting for it. A free kick awarded against Holliston to Westwood. So Westwood with the free kick at just over the 40. Charlotte Getchell getting it up and over. Westwood coming back for it. Elizabeth Mackey sending it up over the 50. Deflected off another Westwood player. Westwood still have possession. And they're sending it back up and in. Elizabeth Mackey touching it. Good job, Mackey. Headed by Emily Clapper. Pags coming on it. Unlucky. Westwood throw in. Tipped it up. Elizabeth Mackey putting it up and over. Westwood intercepting. Kaylee getting a foot to it. Settling it, which is nice. Looking to go wide out to the wing to Alex Panaggio. Sending it up and in. Cindy Brucato. And to the goalie. Right idea there. The girls again pushing up into the Westwood half, keeping the pressure down there, which is good. Goal kick Westwood. Charlotte Getchell coming in for it. And we've got some changes here. So Jill Hobson coming off. And Kaylee Powers coming off. Sarah Winokur coming on. And Gwen Freely. And it's a Holliston throw-in. Charlotte Getchell. Headed by Westwood. Long ball. Mel calling for it. Nice and easy. Good job. So Mel with the goal kick. To Westwood, sending it up and back and over. Emily Clapper on it, sending it back. Sarah Winokur, fighting for it. Alex Panaggio pushing it over to Hannah. Out wide to Sydney, intercepted by Westwood. Again, another long ball. And that's going to go out of bounds and will be another Holliston throw-in. Charlotte Getchell with a throw-in. To Sydney Buccardo, to Tess, up to Gwen Freely, still live. She got it. Unlucky there, but good hustle. Westwood throw-in, tapped in. That will be a Holliston throw-in. Charlotte Getchell, tapped out by Westwood again, so another Holliston throw-in. Charlotte Getchell with a throw-in. To Gwen, fighting for it still. Intercepted by Sarah Winokur. Taking it up, nice. Here goes Sydney. Here goes Sydney. Shoot! Great teamwork again. Great passing. Good read, and then unfortunately straight to the goalie. But good attempt. The Holliston putting the pressure on and taking the shots on goal. Westwood goal kick. Up and over the middle. That was called on Westwood. Be a free kick for Holliston. The player went onto the back of Elizabeth Mackey. So the free kick taken by Lily Trainer. Sydney fighting for it. Westwood have possession. Sarah Winokur coming in. Alex Panaggio's taking it. Still has possession. And out of bounds. That will be a red throw-in for Holliston. And Tess Powers coming off. And Maddie Sahajian coming on the field. Emily Clapper with the throw-in. To Gwen Freely. Still has possession, sending it back to Emily, switching it. Intercepted by Westwood. Hannah tapping it, got a foot to it, taking possession, taking a space, switching it over to Hannah, to Gwen rather. Intercepted by Westwood. And that's out of bounds. It will be a Holliston throw-in. Lily Trainer taking the throw-in. To Sarah Winokur. Westwood have taken to possession. Still coming in to defend it. Alex Panaggio, unlucky. That will be a Westwood throw-in. Westwood throw-in, headed by Emily Clapper. Westwood still have possession. Put pressure on Red. Hit at the back of a white player. Back to Sarah Winokur. Intercepted. Westwood have possession again. Trying to shut her down. Lily guarding her. Emily Clapper. Lily Trainer. Good job. Out to Alex Panaggio. And it will be a red throw-in. Alex with the throw-in. Nice long throw. Touched by Westwood. Westwood take possession. Sarah fighting for it. Westwood still have possession. This is dangerous. Elizabeth Mackey getting to it, shutting it down. Westwood still have possession. Emily Clapper guarding it. Elizabeth Mackey getting a foot to it, sending it out to Alex Panaggio. Still back to Westwood. Alex fighting for it. Emily touching it to Sarah. Back to Alex. Sending a long ball. Back to Maddie Sehe, sending it up. And that will be to the goalie. Got the pressure out of our half. Back into the Westwood goalie. Charlotte headering it. Hannah headering it. Sydney fighting for it. Getting a foot to it. Westwood taking possession. Still have possession. Hannah Wolfgang getting a foot to it, stealing it. Sending it up. Here we go, Sydney. Nice. Oh, great job, though. We actually get a corner out of that. By taking the shot, deflected off of Westwood. That's the right thing to do. So Maddie Sehe coming to take the corner kick. That was the right time to do the execution, to have it deflected off of the Westwood to win the corner kick. Maddie with the corner kick. Headed by Westwood. Out to Alex. Taking her space. Trying to take a shot. Deflected off of Westwood and kicked out of bounds. That will be a Holliston throw-in. Lily Trainer with the throw-in. To Alex. He's weaving her way around. Got the shot off. Got deflected off of Westwood. And out of bounds. Westwood throw-in. Westwood still have possession. To Maddie Sehe. Back to Westwood. Westwood pushing down. And out of bounds. So that will be a throw-in for Holliston by Emily Clapper. To Alex Panaggio. Got a foot to it. Westwood taking possession. Westwood still have possession. Doing nice triangle passing here. Emily got a foot to it. Westwood tapping it up and over. Emily getting a foot to it. Westwood taking possession back again. Elizabeth Mackey to Sarah Winokur. Sending it up to Alex. Getting free, switching the field to the middle to Maddie Sehe. Sending it over, Hannah Wolfgang. Making a space, taking it up. Oh, that'll be a corner. Good pressure again by Holliston. Making the Westwood defense kick it out of bounds and awarding us a corner kick. Good play there by Holliston. And we have Alex Panaggio coming to take the corner kick. Again, this will be a great opportunity to get another goal in the net and make it 2-1. We're at 17 minutes left in the first half. Nice ball. Hannah Wolfgang, oh, up and over. Good attempt, though. And again, great pressure by the Holliston team, keeping it in the Westwood half. So again, we are watching the Holliston cable access television filming of the Holliston Lady Panthers versus Westwood Girls Varsity Soccer on Friday, September the 15th. Corner kick by Westwood, intercepted by Kaylee. Back to Tess. Out to Emily Clapper. Up to Anna Siegel. Deflected off of Westwood and they've taken possession. Headed by Lily Trainer. Tess fighting for it. Westwood still have possession. Sending it long. Back to Mackey. Got a foot to it. Oh, Westwood going to make a cross in here. To Tess Powers. Gets it out to Sarah Winokur. To Westwood. Westwood still have possession. Charlotte Getchell getting to it. to Sarah Winokur. Unlucky. That will be a Westwood throw-in. Westwood throw-in. Sending it into the middle. Get it out. Good job. Hannah tapping it up to Gwen. Westwood take back possession. Anna Siegel. Westwood still have possession. Deflected off of Emily Clapper to Tess Powers. Up to Gwen Freely. Back to Westwood. To Sarah Winokur. To Tess Powers. To Sarah Winokur. Westwood sending it long. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Out to Charlotte Getchell. To Tess Powers. Up to Sarah Winokur. To Tess Powers again. Westwood have taken back possession. Pushing back down in towards our goal. Elizabeth Mackey getting to it. They still have possession. Tess Powers coming back for it. To Tess. To Anna Siegel. Give and go. Back to Kaylee. Sending it up. Oh, unlucky. Westwood. Back to Emily Clapper, who is sending it up to Sarah Winokur. Westwood get a foot to it. Hannah Wolfgang still has possession. Sending it back to Charlotte Getchell. Taking space. Sending it up. Intercepted by Westwood. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. To Tess Powers. Go over to Anna Siegel. Got a foot to it, but Westwood have taken it back. Kaylee coming in to contain her. Anna got a foot to it. Back to Tess Powers. Intercepted by Westwood. Challenge her. Back to Charlotte Getchell. Up to Hannah Wolfgang. Back to Charlotte. Sending it up. Intercepted by Westwood. Back to Hannah. To Sarah Winokur. Westwood have taken possession. Elizabeth Mackey. Lily Traynor. Be a Westwood throw-in. So Sydney Brucato back on the field. And Alex Panaggio. Westwood throw-in. Intercepted by Anna Siegel. Sending it up to Sarah Winokur. Westwood still with possession. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Ooh. Free kick awarded to Holliston. Alex Panaggio with the free kick. Here she goes. Back to Alex Panaggio. Got three players on her. Intercepted by Westwood. It's a long ball, and it will be another throw-in for Holliston. Down to just almost 11 minutes in the first half, and the score is 1-1. Holliston Ladies Panthers versus Westwood at Westwood's home. So goal kick from Lily to Emily Clapper to Tess Powers. Switching it to Charlotte Getchell. Taking a space. Sending it up. Juliana on the field. Intercepted by Westwood. Be a free kick for Westwood. Westwood with possession. Juliana coming in. Long ball. Kaylee to Lily. Intercepted by Westwood. Emily Clapper coming through. Back to Westwood. And Lily containing. To Kaylee. Ooh, dangerous. Lucked out there. So that was up and over, so it will be a goal kick for Holliston. So Anna Siegel coming off and Gwen Freely coming back on. Goal kick by Lily Trainer. Intercepted by Westwood. Westwood still have possession, trying to contain them. That lucked out there, so again it will be another Holliston goal kick. They were trying to deflect it off Emily for a corner, but it actually ended up going up and out of bounds. So Charlotte Getchell with the goal kick. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Up into the middle. Intercepted by Westwood. Out of bounds. That will be a Holliston throw-in by Emily Clapper. Emily to Sydney Brucado. Back to Kaylee. Got deflected off of Westwood. They took possession. And nice and easy to the goalkeeper. Back to Tess. Intercepted by Westwood. Gwen Freedy coming in, taking possession. Passing out. Oh, intercepted by Westwood. Westwood now pushing down towards our goal. And it's going to be out of bounds, so it'll be another Holliston throw-in. Two subs coming in. We have Sarah Winokur coming on for Juliana and Hannah Wolfgang coming in for Kaylee. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. It is still a 1-1 tied game. Emily Clapper with the throw-in. To Gwen Freely. To Sydney Brucado. Intercepted, but it is out of bounds, so it'll be another Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper with the throw-in. Having a substitution from Westwood. But it is a red throw-in, so refs are calling it back. So Emily to Tess Powers. To Sarah Winokur. Sending it wide to Alex Panaggio. Intercepted. Back to Charlotte Getchell. Sending it to Sarah Winokur. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Up to Charlotte Getchell. Sending it up to Alex Panaggio. Tapped out of bounds by Westwood, so another Holliston throw-in. Alex Panaggio with the throw-in. Tapped by Gwen out to Sarah Winokur. Unlucky, out of bounds. So that will be a goal kick for Westwood. Goal kick by Westwood. Tapped on by Westwood. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Sending it back up and in. Sydney Brucado. Touched by Westwood, but she's still got it. She's taking possession. Coming in, ready to make a cross. Deflected off of a Westwood player and then still maintained by Westwood. And that will be out of bounds, so it'll be a Holliston throw-in. We have Gwen coming off and Jill Hobson coming back on. Holliston throw in Emily Clapper. Headed by Westwood. They take possession. Lily Traynor getting to it. Westwood pushing through. Shut them down. Get in front of her. Yes, good job by Mel. Excellent job there. There's good pressure on our defensive players there, but Mel there to save the goal. Headed back by Westwood. And it's going to be out of bounds. This will be a corner kick for Westwood. 4.5 minutes left on the clock on the first half. And again, we are a tied score of 1-1, playing at Westwood's home field. So here we go with their corner kick. Good call by the keeper. Westwood still have possession. Emily Clapper taking it. Setting it up. Out to Sydney Bucado. Deflected off a Westwood player. Up to Jill Hobson. Unlucky. It'll be a Westwood throw-in. Westwood throw-in. Up in the air. Tapped. Back to Emily Clapper. To Sarah Winokur. Back to Westwood. Oh, dangerous. Being challenged. Nice job. Good read there by Mel. Straight to the goalie's hands. Westwood doing a great job of taking the shots here. And as the rain starts to come down. Westwood with possession. Out to Charlotte Getchell. Back to Tess Powers. Out wide to Alex Panaggio. It's a long ball. Charlotte Getchell still battling for it. Westwood still have possession. By Elizabeth Mackey. It's up in the air. Elizabeth Mackey protecting it. Pressured. Back out to Charlotte Getchell. Sending it to Tess Powers in the mid. Switching to Sarah Winokur. Intercepted by Westwood. And it will be out of bounds. Holliston throw-in. We're getting close to the last 2 minutes of the first half. Rain is coming down. People are seeking cover. Throw in by Emily Clapper to Sydney. Oh, long ball here. Emily Clapper getting to it, out of bounds. Jill Hobson looking to pass it up. No one's there though. Long ball. Kicked out by the goalkeeper. Back to the mid. Alex Panaggio touching it. Switching it to the middle. Intercepted by Westwood. Sydney coming in. Westwood still with the possession. And then Sydney getting a foot to it. Jill touching it. Looking to pass it. Unlucky. Back to Westwood. Westwood coming down. Coming strong. Good job there by Tess getting a foot to it. Hannah pushing through. Still has possession. Looking to go wide. I would have gone wide to Sid there. Here we go, wide to Sid. Start moving up, get ready. Here we go. Oh, unlucky. Right idea, the girls are trying to find each other, looking to do some passes. Westwood throw in. And that is the whistle for the half. Again, we are 1-1 at the half. The girls have played a good game of soccer so far. They've been finding feet, looking for each other, actually making some good passing, some good calls by the goalkeeper. Again, 1-1 at the half, and this is the Holliston cable access television filming of the Lady Panthers Holliston versus Westwood. So welcome back to the second half. Today is Friday, September the 15th, and we are at Westwood home game. This is Holliston Lady Panthers versus Westwood Varsity Girls Soccer. I'm Lynda Getchell, and along with my co-host who's just joined us, Alfonso Ramirez, and again, Mark Winokur is filming for us.
I saw like a tie game. Westwood was playing good. The same thing, the Panthers. We'll see what are the changes or what are the coaches' changes for this second half.
So Westwood with the kickoff, and they have possession. Sydney Brucato coming in, stealing it. Good hustle. Nice ball. Oh! That's a great start for the first half, putting pressure on the Westwood team getting into their half.
Just to mention it, the goal is going to have a hard time due to the ball that's wet. If we hit the ball to the net, it will get in. It's hard to get a wet ball. And it will be the same as a Panther, so I hope they know that.
So we are awarded a corner kick. This is another great opportunity for the Holliston Lady Panthers, taken by Maddie Sehe. Oh, goalie got her hands to it, but it's still alive. Sydney going for it. Alex Panaggio still has possession. Deflected off of a Westwood player, so we have another corner kick. This time the corner will be taken by Emily Clapper.
And that was a good move from the Westwood goalie. She tried to punch the ball and start to grab it. So that's what they need to do, especially when the ball is wet.
We end up having actually a throw in. It didn't quite go out on the corner. So Maddie Sehe getting ahead to it. Tess getting a foot to it. Intercepted by Westwood. Elizabeth Mackey coming in. Looking to pass. Going wide to Charlotte Getchell. Taking space. Passing to Hannah. Back to Alex Panaggio. To Charlotte Getchell. Back to Hannah Wolfgang. Oh, intercepted. Unlucky. And that's out of bounds. It will be a Holliston throw-in. So Charlotte Getchell with the throw-in. To Kaylee, back to Tess, who's switching it over to Hannah. Intercepted by Westwood. Sarah Winokur challenging. Out wide to Emily Clapper. Gets to it, keeps it. Unlucky. Be a Westwood throw-in. So Westwood with possession, out of bounds, so it will be a Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper with a throw-in to Sarah Winokur. And kicked out of bounds by Westwood, kicked out of bounds by Holliston. It will be a Westwood throw-in. Sydney Brucato fighting for it. Another Westwood throw-in. Westwood taking it down to the corner, out of bounds. And this time, changing our minds. It is a Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper with a throw-in, headed by Westwood. To Hannah Wolfgang, switching it to Alex Panaggio. Long ball, headed by Westwood. Up in the air, got to ground it. Back to Hannah. Back to Westwood. That was a good call with the Westwood player on Alex's back. So it's a free kick to Holliston. Taken by Kaylee Powers. Nice ball. Header down to the ground. Back to Maddie Sehe. Back to Tess. Back to Kaylee. Come on, girls. Out wide to Emily Clapper. Sending it up and in. Unlucky.
I would like to see the Panthers Holliston team hitting the ball out from the 18. I think they need to practice that. Hit the ball from the 18 to create more opportunities to go. They don't have to run with the ball to the net.
No, they don't. You're right. So if they did some more of that, then they would then be available ready for maybe a deflection and a rebound and then crash the net. So Westwood with the possession, being challenged. Westwood still have possession. Intercepted by Hannah Wolfgang. Back to Westwood. Sarah coming onto the ball. Back to Maddie Sehe. Oh, unlucky. Good try by Maddie.
We are improving a lot in passing the ball. I think the girls are passing the ball. They are doing that job very well. And only what we need to do is now hit the ball out from the 18.
So Westwood with a sub, and it's their turn for a throw-in. Back to Tess Powers. Deflected off a Westwood player. Still fighting for it. Westwood still have possession. And out of bounds. Lucky. We a goal kick for Holliston. So Maddie Sahajian with the goal kick. Taken by Alex Panaggio. Yeah, it's got player on her. So another free kick awarded to Holliston with the player on Alex's back. So this will be a free kick for Holliston, taken by Maddie Sahajian. Should send this one in.
I will make the pass at the middle.
Yeah. Up in the air. Still bouncing. Good hustle by Alex. Holliston throw in. Kaylee to Sarah. Back to Kaylee Powers. Wide to Tess. Intercept. Oh, we have a player down on the field.
What was that?
I didn't see what happened. Westwood player went down. We'll take a short timeout right here while there's an injury on the field. We're coming back from the injury break there, and again we are in the second half with 32 minutes and 40 seconds left. This is the Holliston Cable Access Television production of the Holliston Lady Panthers versus Westwood at their field on Friday, September the 15th.
So far we see Panthers playing the ball, doing passes well, but I just want to remember that we need goals. That was the counts in soccer. So they are playing good, they're passing the ball, and they are dominating the game, but we need goals.
So here we go with the kick from Westwood to start this off. Oh, we've lost the scoreboard. So Westwood with possession. Westwood switching the field. Emily Clapper containing. Sydney coming in too. Elizabeth Mackey coming up. Elizabeth Mackey taking it, sending it up. And it will be out of bounds, and it will be a Westwood throw-in. Westwood still have possession. High ball. Good job, goalkeeper calling for it. Excellent read there by Mel.
I don't know if it's me, but I feel the wind over here. So it has to be a lot of wind over there. It's hard to play soccer with the wind.
So Sarah Winokur with the ball. Sydney Brocada chasing for it. Emily Clapper coming up. Putting pressure on them. Sydney getting a foot to it, to Sarah. Yeah, it's very windy up here. The rain subsided, but we definitely have a lot of wind now. Alex Panaggio with the ball. Taking it up. Sending a ball. Oh, unlucky. Intercepted by Westwood. back out. Emily Clapper coming to contain. Elizabeth Mackey chasing it down. Long ball, and that's going to be, I don't know, she might get to it. And get it up and out, Emily. There we go. Good job. Emily to Elizabeth Mackey, firing it up. Bounced up and over off of the defender for Westwood. Alex Panaggio has control. Deflected off of Westwood over to Sydney Brucado.
Go by yourself.
Go by yourself. Go, Sid.
Shoot it.
There it. Oh.
There you go.
Oh. That was an unlucky deflection off of Westwood because the ball was going in the right direction. So it's a goal kick by Westwood. Headed by Hannah Wolfgang. Oh. Thank you, ref.
A little late, but that's the count.
Play to the whistle. So the free kick taken by Kaylee Powers. On frame. Nice ball. Who's there? Come on, finish, girls. Unlucky. So Emily Clapper coming to receive it. Keeping it back. Back to Westwood. Elizabeth Mackey coming to contain it. Gets a foot to it. Back to Kaylee. Sending it down the line. Let's go, Pags. Alex Panaggio. Ooh. Still has possession. Sends it in, and it's deflected off of a Westwood player. It will be a corner. So it's a smart play.
This is the third corner of this halftime, and I hope the Panthers touch the ball and put it in.
So the corner kick is going to be taken by Maddie Sahajian. And again, this is a wonderful opportunity for us to get another goal and make it a 2-1. Let's see if the Reds can put it in. Nice ball. Come on, finish. Who's there? Oh, my Lord. Maddie Sahay hitting it back in. Oh. I like the fact that the girls didn't give up on it when it came back out. Maddie Sahay saw it and took the shot. That's what you got to do, take the shot.
Yeah, I like that. Doesn't matter where the ball is go, they need to hit the ball.
So again, goal kick by Westwood. Nice trap by Westwood. Sydney fighting for it. Sydney gets control. It's too hard. A little bit too much welly on that one, but the right idea. She was trying to get it down to the corner for Jill Hobson.
That's right. That was the great idea, but they had to make sure the passes are a little more accurate.
But the girls are looking for each other. They're getting wide. They're getting open. They're doing the give and go. These are all good things and making good passes.
Definitely, that's what I see in the last 2-3 games. They passing the ball better. They play as a team, and that make a big difference in soccer.
So Maddie Sahay getting her foot to it. Back to Sydney Piccardo. Sending it back to Kaylee Powers. Switching the field. Alex Panaggio got beaten too. It's back to Westwood. Nope, Maddie Sahay got a foot to it. Back to Tess. Switching it to Hannah Wolfgang. Take a space. Give and go. Shoot! Oh. Out to Alex Panaggio, and good move there. She deflects it off the Westwood player and gets the throw in. No, it was off Westwood. It was off Westwood. Thank you. So Emily Clapper with the throw in to Hannah Wolfgang. Maddie Sahay to Hannah Wolfgang. Look up, look wide. Oh, Gwen was wide open. Back to Hannah. Shoot. All right. Right idea. They just got to keep taking the shots. Again, good effort by Holliston, putting the pressure on the Westwood, keeping it in their end. Maddie Sahay up in the air. Headed by Westwood. Westwood take possession. Long ball. Mackey getting to it. Oh, it's still in play. This is dangerous.
Don't let it shoot.
And we lucked up there because she didn't do the bob.
That's what I see in all the games. The other team goes just one, and they make a big difference. Like in this case, this is the first time that the Westwood go to our place, and they were close to make the goal.
Yeah, that was a close challenge. But again, good pressure finally by Holliston defense, making the goal, kick it up and over. Hannah Wolfgang. Oh, intercepted by Westwood. Back to Kaylee Powers. Being fought for it. Back to Westwood. Westwood take possession. Alex coming up. Deflected off of Hannah. Westwood getting to it first. And out of bounds. That'll be a Holliston throw-in. Charlotte Getchell with a throw-in to Gwen Freely, who tapped it over to Tess Powers. Oh, talk, ladies. Switching the field, but intercepted by Westwood. Emily Clapper containing her. Nice job, Emily Clapper. Way to be tough. Oh, still in. Oh.
That was a great defense.
That was a very good defensive play. Very good defensive play. So Westwood throw-in. And again, Emily powering through. Another throw-in for Westwood. Playing it back.
One drop.
Yeah. Shut it down, Red. Pressure. There you go. Hannah getting a body to it. Gwen Freely fighting for it. Still has possession. Nice job, Gwen. It's running on it, taking a space. Nice job. Come on, girls. Out. Nice protection there by Alex Panaggio, and that'll be a Holliston throw-in by Alex. Nice long throw. Headed by Westwood. Tapped up in the air. We need to get to this, Red. Alex getting a foot to it, but it's then up and over. Back to Emily Clapper. We need to ground it, ladies. There we go. Out to Charlotte Getchell. Touch it. Good job. Find someone. That's it. Not good. Oh, unlucky. Right idea. They were looking for each other, doing the give and go. Charlotte Getchell with a throw-in. Back to Gwen Freely.
Okay, I see the
back
sun
to Maddie
coming
out of bounds, yep. The sun is shining on the righteous.
Sun is shining, so nothing better to play soccer with the sun on.
Okay, we're down to the last 24 minutes in the second half. That's a long ball, but the goalie's got it nice and easy. Good job, Mel. Again, the score is still 1-1, and we have a goal kick by Mel Coleman. Touched by Jill Hobson. Back to Alex Panaggio. To Hannah Wolfgang. Settle it. Sending it up to Gwen. Yes. Again, a little bit tad too much welly on that one.
Even with the score 1-1, I believe the Panthers are dominated the game, and it would be good if they make a goal. It would be fair for them.
So Holliston with the possession. Back to Maddie Sehay. Switching the field. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Oh, got to watch those first touches. There it goes. Maddie Sehay sending it up.
Nice.
Alex Panaggio taking possession. Weaving through. Oh. That was called on Alex Panaggio, and it's going to be a free kick to Westwood.
I believe the referee, even that she went to the ball, it was kind of hard to go to the another team like that. So
it was the right call.
I will agree with that.
Back to Emily Clapper, to Hannah, to Alex. There we go. Alex still fighting for it.
Too hard.
Yeah. So we have some substitutions for Holliston. We have Sarah Winokur, Lily Traynor, and Sydney Brucata coming on. We have Gwen Freely coming off, Maddie Sahajian, and Kaylee Powers.
It's nice to see players like Alice, how she fight for the ball, how she recoup the ball, and that create a lot of help for the team.
Sarah Winokur's gone down. We have a player down the field. She's winded. Stop the game, ref.
There you go.
Okay, there is a player down the field, and we'll take a short break. So we are back from the little timeout there for that injury. And it looks like Holliston is ready with the free kick.
I hope they give the ball back to the Westwood because they was possessing the ball when one of our team got hurt.
Oh, actually, no, they've actually given it to, it's actually a Westwood starting, so they've given it to Westwood already. Exactly.
Should be in the other way.
So again, we're in 20 minutes, just shy of 21 minutes in the second half, and the score is still 1-1, Holliston versus Westwood. And this is Friday, September the 15th, the Holliston Cable Access Television recording of this game. Jill Hobson with possession. Alex Panaggio is intercepted by Westwood. Back to Alex Panaggio. Again, deflected off Westwood. Emily Clapper getting a foot to it, and it's gone through. Oh, unlucky. And it's kicked out of bounds by Westwood, so it will be a Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper coming up for the throw-in. The girls really are playing great soccer, and there's an improvement each game we've seen this season. So Katie rather. And it's a throw-in by Emily Clapper. Westwood with the possession. Long ball. Mackie. Oh, unlucky. Alex Panaggio tapping it out of bounds. It will be a Westwood throw-in. Elizabeth Mackey to Hannah. Touch, 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 touch. Oh, unlucky. Westwood have taken possession, and they're down towards our box. This is a dangerous area. Emily Clapper staying on it.
Don't let it shoot. There you go.
There you go. Good job, Hannah. And they're still in bounds. It's still alive. Tess Powers getting a foot to it. Hannah Wolfgang back to Alex Panaggio and out of bounds. It's a Holliston throw-in. Alex Panaggio, nice long throw. Back to a Jill Hobson, intercepted by Westwood. Long ball. This is dangerous. Shut it down. Oh, great job by Mel there. Great dive by Mel. Saw the ball. Great read by the goalie. Nice save. Goal kick by Mel Coleman. Intercepted by Westwood. Westwood take possession. Emily Clapper getting to it.
Something happens after the last 5 minutes because we are not connecting the ball.
Right. Jill Hobson trying to fight for it. We're just either we're pushing it too far or not quite getting to it. Just one step behind the Westwood stepping in. So Holliston with a throw-in.
So Maddie's coming in again, yeah.
Yep. So we have Maddie Sehay back on the field. Offside. Good call.
That is another thing that they can practice outside. Just make a big difference when you play outside, when you play with one stopper in the back. I believe that they can do that. And that way we can make more or even more offense.
Yep. So Tess Powers. Westwood still with possession. Gwen Freedy fighting for it. Hannah intercepted it. Oh, intercepted back by Westwood. Westwood going wide. Elizabeth Mackey coming in. Oh, it's got through. There, nice and easy. Let the goalie take it. Good. Good call there by Mel talking. Goal kick by Melanie. Intercepted by Westwood. Hannah getting a foot to it. Go wide, go up, go up. Give and go. There you go. There's the wide ball. Sydney running on it. Nice ball. That's it. Bang it. Okay, bang.
Shoot it.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's still alive. Who's there? Nice try. But again, they are looking. They're making passes. Get to the corner. It was the right movement. Just a little bit slower. Emily Clapper sending it up, and it will be a Westwood throw-in. Westwood doing quick substitution. Westwood still with possession. Again, that long ball that they like. This was Mackey getting to it. Westwood throw-in. Again, down near our box. Good containment by Tess. Get it out. Get it out. Go, Charlie. Good job, Charlotte. To Hannah Wolfgang. To Sydney Brucado. Go, Jill.
Now to Alex. Now.
Now, go round. Oh. Yeah.
I see Westwood getting into our right side.
Right.
So it's already like 5 times that they went in, and I think we have to make the defense a little harder over there.
Yeah. So say hey to Alex, back to Hannah. Sending it up. Touched by, yeah, I should let you go through. So deflected off of Jill, back to Emily Clapper. Westwood getting a foot to it. And Mackey getting it, and it will be out of bounds. Oh, no, yep. So that will be a Westwood throw-in. Emily coming through. Another throw-in by Westwood. Emily fighting hard for those throw-ins. Westwood still had the possession. Jill challenging. Then they've done nice switching of the field, Westwood there. Headed by Charlotte Getchell. Back to Sydney. Get it out. Get it out. Hannah touching it. Ooh. So Westwood taking possession again. Deflected off of Alex. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Oh! Again, good deflection, but it gives them a corner. That's the best you could do at that point.
Yeah, I think the Panthers need to get the ball down, relax a little bit with the ball, and release the ball a little quick before we have the Westwood team getting to the ball.
Okay, that was a corner kick that we then reverted and saved, so it's back out. Alex now taking space on the field, giving it up. Here goes Sydney. Come on, Sydney. All right, we'll take the call. Oh, unlucky, but it will be a throw-in for Holliston.
That was a great idea and a good pass and a good run by Cindy.
It was. So Holliston throw-in, and we have some substitution. We've got Sarah Winokur coming back on. We have Kaylee Powers and Anna Siegel. So Charlotte Getchell with a throw-in. Intercepted by Westwood. Back to Maddie Sehe. Sending it up into the middle. Booted back out by Westwood. Maddie fighting for it. Got possession. Deflected off of a Westwood player. Westwood have the possession. Emily Clapper coming in. Challenging. Westwood still have the possession. Shut it down. Maddie Sehe getting to it. Emily Clapper. Turning it up. To Anna Siegel. Out to Kaylee Powers.
She had the space. She can move.
Taking a space, yeah. Sending it up to Anna. That was a good run. So again, we're getting pressured here. We need to step up to this. Emily fighting in there.
And
getting a foot to it. Elizabeth Mackey.
One more time, the Westwood team getting to the right.
Yep. Anna Siegel out to Alex Panaggio. Take the space. Here we go, Sarah. Here we go, Sarah. Wheels. Let's go. Let's go. Good hustle by. Oh, thank you. That was a perfect call by the ref there with the elbow from Westwood.
That was a beautiful ball by Alex and a good run by Sarah.
Absolutely good. They read that well. They had wheels. They got the speed going. And unfortunately, Westwood didn't like it.
And this is the opportunity to put it in.
Yep.
She needs to ask for a space and hit it right to the net.
So Maddie Sahajian with the free kick here. This could be the goal opportunity. Nice ball. Oh,
was good.
Great try there by Maddie Sahajian. Good shot. So Westwood with the goal kick. Bounce through to Maddie Sahay, back to Westwood, back to Elizabeth Mackey, out to Charlotte Getchell. Passing is much better. Back to Sydney, passing it up. Charlotte running on it. That's good run.
Nice passing again.
So again, that's to Charlotte. Thrown by Sydney Bricado. Charlotte Getchell.
Good run, Charlie.
So it'll be a corner kick for Westwood. A goal kick, rather. Sydney getting the deflection by Hannah. Back to Sydney. Pressure. Oh, unlucky. So Westwood have taken possession. Don't let them have the space. Here's Anna. Switch it. Touch it. Touch it. Back out to Emily Clapper running down the sideline, and that will be a... They're taking a timeout because of the rain. So we will be back shortly. So welcome back to the Holliston Cable Access Television filming of the Holliston Lady Panthers versus Westwood. We had a half-hour rain delay with some thunder, so we're now back on the field. We have 9.5 minutes left on the clock, and the score is 1-1. And again, we are at the Westfield home field, and it's Friday, September the 15th. I'm Lynda Getchell. My co-host Alfonso Ramirez is with me, and Mark Winokur is filming.
So we'll see what the Panthers have for the last 10 minutes that we have for this game. They are touching the ball. They are doing good pass. I hope they keep doing this and make the difference in this goal. So I hope they do the right thing. I mean, they are playing good, but we need goals.
So Kaylee Powers with the ball, out to Charlotte Getchell. Sending it up to Sydney Bricado. Touching it back to Kaylee Powers, sending it up to Anna, still got it. Need to give and go. Back to Tess Powers. Sending it up wide, intercepted by Westwood. And it's out of bounds, so we will have a Holliston throw-in. Throw-in by Emily Clapper. To Alex Panaggio, back to Kaylee Powers. Westwood fighting for it. Oh, I'm not so sure about that.
And we see Panthers right come in and dominated the games.
So it's a free kick to Westwood. Tapped over, and it's going to be out of bounds. So we're back to Holliston for a goal kick. And I believe Maddie Sahajian will take the kick.
So I see the same lineup with the Panther, right? There was no changes.
Yep, no changes after the rain break. So Westwood powering at us. Elizabeth Mackey taking back possession. Passing up to Alex Panaggio, switching the field, sending it up.
That's a beautiful
Sydney
ball.
Bricado running, the goalie coming out.
Touch it.
Touch it, good job, and we still have it. Sydney turning, making the shot, crossing it. Oh. Great hustle there by Sydney Bricado. Anna kept it in play, back to Kaylee. Still kept it in and out of bounds. And it will be a Holliston throw-in. It's good that we're down in the half and putting pressure on Westwood, and let's see if we can get some action going. So Anna Siegel with throw-in, headed out of bounds by Westwood. So again, another Holliston throw-in.
So far, we didn't see the ball in our field. All the time, the Panthers have the ball right next to the Westwood team.
So Emily Clapper sending it up and in. Sydney Brucado. Here we go. Come on, Red. Alex, Sydney getting a foot to it. Oh. So it's out wide. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Out of bounds. Unlucky. So it will be a Westwood throw-in.
Yeah, that was a bad throw.
Yeah, illegal throw-in. So Holliston, Charlotte Getchell with a throw-in to Hannah, who's sending it over to Alex. It's got 3 people on her. She's got away from it, sending it up. Oh. Right idea, right idea. Back to the Westwood goalie. So we need to get Holliston up on the ball. They should be all over it like a rash. Okay, Holliston throw in. Out of bounds again by Westwood, so we're pushing down the line. Emily Clapper with a throw in to Alex Panaggio. It's turned. And again, kicked out of bounds by Westwood, so it'll be another Holliston throw in.
I don't see Westwood pass from the half of the field.
They're playing just a very defensive game of just kicking it out of their half.
Everywhere. Yeah. You're right.
Which we should play to that advantage. So Elizabeth Mackey got intercepted by Westwood. We need to come to the ball. Maddie Say-Hey. Good job, Maddie Say-Hey. And that'll be a throw-in. So down towards our box now. Westwood with a throw-in. We need to mark up. Out to Anna Siegel. Kaylee Powers. Deflected off of a Westwood player, so that's another Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper with a throw-in. Headed by Westwood. Taken back by Tess. Protect your goalie. Good job, Emily. So it'll be a Westwood throw-in. We need to come in and challenge. Good job by Mel. Good read straight to the goalie. Goal kick by Mel up to Sydney Brucado. Westwood taking possession. Tess fought for it, got it. Passing it out to Kaylee. Intercepted by Westwood. Back to Emily. To Alex Panaggio. Tess intercepted by Westwood. Back to Elizabeth Mackey. Again, we're getting a bit of a ping pong go. We need to ground this ball. Holliston throw in. Alex Panaggio. Good throw. Headed by... Nope, that was called against us. So it's a Westwood free kick.
I didn't see the foul in there. I think Cindy went just looking for the ball with the head. So
Kaylee still has possession. Westwood take it back. They're switching the field. I hate those kicks. So we're still with Westwood throwing. We're down to 2.5 minutes for the second half. Out to Alex, to Anna rather. Oh. Oh. Good play there by Emily Clapper, putting pressure on that striker. So we are now down to the last 2 minutes of the game. It is a 1-1 tie. Again, Westwood intercepting the goal kick. Red need to step up and challenge this within the last 2 minutes.
Something happens in the last 2-3 minutes. The Westwoods getting the ball, they are passing the ball, and now they are trying to make the goal to the Panthers. So something has changed.
And now we're having a corner kick for Westwood, so we really need to mark up, protect the goalie. Headed out. Chasing it, Westwood still have possession. They're coming back for a cross. Ooh, good job, Melanie. Excellent read by the goalie. Saw it coming in and got her hands right on him. So now back up to Sydney. Deflected off Westwood. Back to Westwood possession. Ooh.
They disconcentrate a little bit, and this is turning the game in a dangerous situation.
Yeah, the girls need to calm it down. We've given another corner kick. This is dangerous in the last 2 minutes. They need to mark up, watch the ball, and be aggressive. Again, we're lucked out there. Holliston. Charlotte Getchell sending it up. Gone through the Westwood. Come on, Holliston. Last couple of minutes, let's do this. Katie getting her foot to it.
And I think it's going to be the last opportunity to get down.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Yep. So I think after having had the rain delay, the girls came out with a good start for that last 8 minutes, and we just petered out. But both teams did a really good job today.